Hey everybody, it's Janice with Creating Through Chaos, and today we're going to start this project off with this butterfly craft kit that was sent to me from Emily at Burlap Kitchen. This is one of her craft kits, and it is super cute, and I told her how much I loved it, and she sent me one so that I could make my own. So first I'm just going to pull out all the pieces, and she sends a Tootsie Roll with every single craft kit, which is super cute. So the first thing I'm going to do is just kind of separate them all, and this is the stand, so I'm going to take some antique wax and I'm going to stain all the parts to the stand. I just set the butterflies aside, and I'm just quickly going over them with my antique wax, and then I'm just going to set these aside to dry. Once I have them all stained, I'm going to set them aside, like I said, to dry, and I'm going to start painting my butterflies. I'm going to do the big butterfly with that dark navy blue. And I just used this pouncer for this because it was just really a lot easier. I ended up doing 2 coats like this, and I touched up with a paintbrush afterwards. So there's the big one. The middle one I'm going to do with that color almondine. And again, just going over it. And then again, I'm going to do another coat when that's dry. And then I'm going to do the smaller piece with that dark burgundy color. And once they dried, I did a second coat on them all. So now that I have them all painted with their second coats, I am going to take this star stencil that I got at Dollar Tree, and I'm going to go around the big piece of the butterfly, which is the blue one, and I'm just going to add the stars all around, really focusing on the edges because that's really the only part that you're going to see, because that other piece of the butterfly is going to go on top of this. So I just made sure that I got the edges with the stars so that you could see them around the other part of the butterfly. And I'm just using the color almondine to do that. And as you can see, I'm just kind of adding little stars along the edges. And I did this till the whole butterfly was covered, and I knew that you could see all the pieces of the stars around the edges. And now that I have them all on, she sends a little piece of sandpaper with it, and I just use that sandpaper to sand down all 3 of my butterfly pieces. I really wanted this to kind of have like a little bit of a rustic look. So I just sanded them all using that little piece of sandpaper that comes with it, so you don't even have to find sandpaper. Once I had all the pieces sanded, I'm going to take some more of my brown wax, and I'm going to add that to all the pieces. So I focused on the edges, and then I ran it across the centers also. And like I said, it's mostly the edges that you have to worry about because each piece is going to kind of cover each other piece except for this little red piece. And go around the blue one, and again, like I said, I really wanted this to have a rustic look. Just go around the whole thing. And look at that. That's so cute already, and it's not even put together. Now we're going to start assembling it. So the first thing I did was glue that smaller piece on top of the blue piece that I did. And then I'm going to glue that little red piece on, which if I was thinking correctly, I would have waited to do this part, but it's okay. Once I have those attached, I'm going to attach the bottom, and I wasn't really sure how exactly the bottom went together because I wasn't smart enough to watch Emily's video first. So I glued this piece on, and then I realized that I had to put the centerpiece down in the middle of both of those pieces. So I ended up just sticking it in that one and then gluing them all together. So that little piece goes down in between both of those circles, and that is how it stands. This little piece you're going to glue to the very top of that, and it's like a little U shape, and then you just slide it on top, make sure that it's glued in place, and that is what the butterfly is going to hold on to. This is so simple and such a cute idea. So next I'm just going to hot glue that right to the butterfly, and you kind of want to hold it towards yourself so that piece doesn't pop up through the top of the butterfly. And there you go. It's all on its little stand. As you can see, I took off that red piece, and I'm going to actually add some Sweet Annie. And her kit comes with some greenery, but I really wanted the Sweet Annie instead, but you definitely can just use the greenery that she sends with the kit. And then I'm just going to glue that little red piece back on. And how cute is this? Next, I took a bow that I made out of some muslin, and I just added another piece of Annie here because I felt like it was a little uneven. And then I had this little bow that I made out of muslin that was coffee dyed, and I'm just going to hot glue that right to the center of that burgundy piece. My glue gun did not want to work tonight, so that's why I ended up using the other one. I don't think I had the battery fully charged. I added that to the center, and then I took this little rusty star that I had, and I added that to the center of the bow. And now my glue gun decides it's going to work. And I think this just turned out so super cute. I love this kit. It's absolutely adorable. It's about 8.5 inches high, and they're not very expensive. And if you're interested in buying one, the link to her shop will be in my comments. Thank you, Emily, for sending this to me. It was so much fun to create. I hope you guys are inspired. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.